Hi, everyone. I'm Charlene Chirk with Digital Champions, where we speak to the most innovative minds in the digital space. And joining us today from Nampa, Idaho, is Rhea Allen with Peppershock Media. I love that name. Ray, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today on Digital Champions.
Well, thank you for having me, Charlene.
So obviously, I'm going to ask you, what do you do over there at Peppershock Media? But does the name have any kind of origin story?
Absolutely. So my maiden name is Rhianna Peppersack. My full name is Rhianna, but I go by Ray, and now my last name changed to Allen. And when we started the business, I just couldn't come away from something as unique as Peppersack. So we made Peppershock.com work back in 2003.
I love it. Okay, so I've gone to your website. You offer a host of media services, beautiful videos, great imagery. So you know your business better than I know your business. So walk us through the services that you provide. But from what I could see, they just look so polished.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So my husband and I started in 2003, back before digital and new media was a thing. So we've really evolved over the years and almost 2 decades now. And we've got a team of 10 and some contractors we work with throughout the whole globe, really. And we are a full service marketing and advertising agency with a creative production shop. So what that means is we put the strategy plan and all of the budget and timeline together, and then we help our clients implement that plan through telling stories visually or audibly or through copywriting or whatever it is that is prescribed for them to help them build their brand and their bottom line.
And back in the day, big corporations used to have like an in-house media department, and most of them don't now. Most of them do contract that out. So share a little bit about how you work in tandem with those businesses, maybe the larger organizations. Kind of, you're almost like a pseudo marketing department for them.
We really are. We can be an outsourced marketing department for those who need some augmentation to their own team, or if they're a marketing department of one and need a whole team. So I like to say we work with Fortune none to Fortune 100 companies across the globe. And we are definitely there to support them, love on them, help them when they need us. And some of the Fortune, 100 companies we work with, even though they have their own internal team, sometimes they need to lean on us if they don't either have the time or maybe they don't have the expertise or talent that they need. And so they work with us to help them turn things around. And we're a lot more nimble sometimes than their internal teams can be. So then they lean on us to help support them when they needed things done yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, I hear that. And also, like, big companies now don't have videographers and the equipment sitting
Mhm.
around to be able to edit
Right.
the videos, the promotional videos that I saw on your site. Let me ask you
Yeah.
this. You talked about how you make it convenient and easy and accessible, but what are some of the challenges that you face because you're not in the four walls of that organization?
Well, we do a lot upfront work. We conduct what we call a marketing audit. So we dig in and understand who their target audience is, what they're doing, what has been working in the past, what they maybe need to stop, start, and keep doing. And then once we go through that process together, we really do our homework so that we can uncover and discover what it is that they're wanting to accomplish, so that we can help them in their journey and make sure that what we're doing is going to hit the mark and make an impact.
And a lot of times companies, either big companies will, well, this is the way we've always done it, or small businesses, those Fortune nuns, don't have a big budget and they really don't know the strategic path that they should be taking because they're just started a business and that took up every ounce of their energy. So what changes do you see that are coming in the market space that you're consulting with big businesses and also small businesses so they're on the cutting edge and the big businesses don't become a dinosaur in their approach?
Well, I really think that the pandemic really made it true to double down on digital, and so a lot of businesses went from brick and mortar to what I like to call click and mortar. And they have to sell online, and you have to be available 24/7 online now. Not necessarily with chat features, but video really helps them display what their product or service is, or testimonials or things like that that can help them sell what they do without them having to be there all the time now. And people are purchasing from social media applications and gaming applications. And now we have the metaverse, right? And so now there's lots of different places that people can go to learn about their product or service and understand what it is that they do and interact interact and engage with it, not just a one-way selling street anymore. It's a two-way communication street, and we both have to make sure that the client in their journey or the customer in their journey can be informed and educated along the way. And maybe even like what I like to call edutainment, right? They're educated and entertained at the same time.
And Ray, we literally have 30 seconds left, but I can't let you go without asking, what's your best tip that you could give someone in the digital marketing space?
I think that if you've never done it before, the time is now. You can start small and grow and go along the way, and it'll just help you continue to build that brand in your bottom line.
Oh, and you kept it under the 30. You are awesome, Ray. You know your stuff. And I love click and mortar. I love that. Thank you so much for taking the time to share all of this insight with us today on Digital Champions.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's been our pleasure. And if you'd like to learn more about Ray's doing over there at Peppershock Media, that's a great name to say. And remember, obviously, we want you to click first on dailyadbrief.com. Well, I'm Charlene Shirk. That's going to do it for us today on Digital Champions, and we look forward to learning something new with you next time.